I'm Carly Mallenbaum here on the Oscars red carpet with Bryan Alexander and Arienne Thompson. We all just got out of the Dolby Theater with some different jobs. Tell us where you guys were.
I was actually backstage in the wings, one of the few journalists back there.
I was backstage in the press room, also known as the interview room.
And I was actually in the auditorium sitting with a bunch of guests and nominees. So we got some different perspectives of what went down, saw something different than what was on the telecast. Bryan, I know you were talking earlier about seeing Neil Patrick Harris before he went on stage in his tidy whities?
Yeah, actually, I got a little too close to that because I have never seen Neil Patrick Harris in that kind of underwear. But suddenly, 3 feet away from me, he's watching the monitor in his tidy whities, kind of doing these little deep knee bends, a little deep breathing, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, he's out. It was a hilarious sketch. It was one of the most surreal moments I ever expect to happen backstage at the Oscars.
That's so funny. And Arienne, I know you see the winners just as they're fresh off the stage. Who was like the most excited?
I think Alejandro Iñárritu, who's the director of Birdman, he dropped the F-bomb a few times. Lots of humor. He talked about the Sean Penn joke. He talked about everything. He had this great quote, too. He said, "Fear is the condom of life. It doesn't allow you to enjoy anything," which I'm definitely getting on a T-shirt and getting it tattooed on myself. So, it was fun. He was really fun.
And something I got to see from the auditorium is some of the nominees reacting to losing after they were done. Some people actually did it gracefully, like Adam Levine, who performed an Oscar-nominated song. When John Legend and Common won for Best Original Song, he came over to Chrissy Teigen and hugged her and congratulated her, which was really nice. Is there anything you guys saw that maybe people watching wouldn't know happened?
One of the other themes that I saw was a lot of people brought champagne backstage, including Benedict Cumberbatch, who had a glass of champagne with someone's lipstick on it, which I wasn't sure what. And then he didn't know what to do with it when he was about to go on stage, and he kind of handed it over to me like I was going to know what to do with it. Ended up being on the counter, and then Scarlett put her thing, and then Sean Penn had a little cocktail. So a lot of booze backstage.
Booze in the interview room?
I wish there was booze in the interview room. We just had coffee. That was as strong as we got.
Wait, I didn't have any booze. For the record.
To be clear.
yeah.
But we were all in a good mood. I was telling you guys earlier that when Lady Gaga first started singing her Julie Andrews tribute, everyone started laughing when she's like, "The hills are," because it's just like you don't expect that, but she killed it. She was amazing.
It was interesting to see which pairs of actors went to the bar together. Not always people in the same movie. For example, I saw Chris Evans go to the bar with Josh Hutcherson. I'm like, oh, you guys are friends? That's cool.
Only at the Oscars.
Only at the Oscars.
And let's just say we're so glad the Oscars are over, right? This is a wrap. We can go home and award season's over. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But if you want to, read everything about what just happened because you didn't just experience it like we did, it's all online. You can go to life.usatoday.com.